Okay, let's continue our discussion. We're talking about having multiplying your productivity. And I told you that for the productivity, what you have to do is that you have to have a simple plan. You have to what? Have a simple plan. What do you mean by having a simple plan? I told you that what? Make sure you are fixing a task for a day and plan ahead of every week. And number two, create the best environment. Create the best environment. What do you mean by create best environment? What is the source of your distraction, or what is the source of your what? Of your procrastination? What is the source of your distraction? What is the source of your procrastination? What do you have to do? Then, if your own is distraction or phone, I always say every time, every day that if phone is a distraction, what you have to do is that what? You have to switch off that phone while you are reading. You have to switch off that phone while you are reading. You have to switch off that phone while you are reading. And another one again, I talked about having, if your own is procrastination. What I do with procrastination is that sometimes I set alarm for myself. That okay, I want to what? I want to do this. I can set alarm. Maybe I want to read for three by 3 o'clock. I'll set alarm by 3 o'clock. Maybe I want to read by 5 o'clock, I'll set alarm by 5 o'clock. That's one way you can create the best environment for yourself. Or even though you find it very difficult, if you always feel tired to do that task, you can find friends that we join you together to do that thing. Right now, let's say that I want to read a course. I'm giving reading as example now. You want to read the course. You might find it difficult to read your own. Then I'm like, okay, discuss with your friend. Let's do this together by this time. Let's do this together by this time. Then through that interaction, through that cooperation with your friend, they work. They give you that energy, or they give you that motivation to work to read that course. Are we together? I'm not that we're talking about the three simple steps to what? To 10 times your productivity. I'm thinking again. The first one, I talked about have a simple plan. Have a simple plan. What do you have a simple plan? On Sunday or Monday morning, have a plan for the whole week. And you are planning for the whole week, make sure that you are fixing one task for a day, one task for a day, one task for a day. That is the first step. And number two, what you do as to have high productivity. Number two is what? Create the best environment. Create the best environment in what way? If your own is distraction or phone, when you want to do it, you have to keep off, switch off that phone, or stay from that phone when it is necessary. Or how can you what? Create the best environment? You can create the best environment if you always feel tired by doing a particular task with your friend who are serious. Do that task with your friend who are serious. Even if you find it very difficult to read, you can ask your friend that let's do it together. Even though they are tired to do that thing, if they are working with your friend, then they ginger you, they motivate you to do that thing. That is another way of creating the best environment. Another way you can create best environment, I say that most times I use alarm. If I want to do something, I use alarm. Sometimes if I'm doing something by 3 o'clock, I will set the alarm by 2:30, 2:30, 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock, 3:10. Just know that that thing is calling out and that okay, you have to do this thing by this time. That is one way you can create the best environment. Another way you can create best environment is that sometimes to read at home might be very difficult. To read at home na very difficult. You can change your reading space, or you can change your reading location. You can just okay, I will not read at home today. I wan read somewhere else. You understand? That is the way you can create the best environment, and they will actually ensure that you have high productivity. I hope you are together. If you are watching this replay and have not joined Student Success Hub, make sure you join Student Success Hub. It's very important. like this video and subscribe to this channel. And the third part we want to talk about is weekly review. Weekly review means that don't just say that I have a plan. If I have a plan this week, then by the end of that day, I can say that okay, am I able to achieve this? What are the possible solutions? What is the cause of being not able to achieve this? That is the third step. So I've mentioned three steps now of how you can work 10 times your productivity. What are the three major steps of how you can 10 times your productivity this week is that the first thing is what? Have a simple plan. Number two, create the best environment. And number three, have what? A weekly review. There are three steps. Have a simple plan. What is that today? The next one is what? Have what? Find or create the best environment. And the last one is what? Have a weekly review. These are the three major steps to me. You see, it's not complex to be productive. It's not complex to be productive. So I will talk about this for the last time. I want to give you a summary of what we have discussed today. And if you have any question, you can use the chat box to ask your question. Then we round up for today. And I have a task for everyone. I have a task for everyone. So the first thing is what? The first point is that how can I multiply my productivity? 10 times, how to 10 times your productivity this week? How to 10 times your productivity this week? I'm giving you three summary, three steps. And these are the three steps I use when I was in year two, and it works for me perfectly. The first one is what? Have a simple plan. Have a simple plan. The first thing is that Sunday or Monday or Saturday, plan that okay, these are the things I want to achieve this week. Then when you are having your plan that okay, I want to achieve this week, make sure that you are fixing one task for a day. Don't bombard each day with what? With 7 goals or 8 goals. Fix one task for a day. That's number one. Number two is what? Create the best environment. Create the best environment so that will motivate you to do that work, to do that task. And I've given you detailed instance of how you can create best environment. If you feel tired, you can do that particular task with your friend if possible. Number two, or if you feel distracted, you can if it is pain, put that pain away. If it is pain, put that pain away. Or if it is that you procrastinate a lot, what you can do is what? You can set alarm to remind you. Friend, reading with friend also will help you. You understand? And the last one is what? The last point we talk about is what? Is weekly review. After at the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I achieve today? Or ask yourself, what did I achieve this week? Then you know realize that okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I need to work on this. Even though there are some things that you are unable to do, ask yourself, what is the cause? What is the thing that slow me down to achieve this task today? So when you are aware of all these things that slow you down, then by the by tomorrow or the following week, you know what okay, I need to approach this in another way around. So that is these are the three simple tasks that for you to that have to take for you to have high productivity. Now we have something I want to give you. After this life, write down. It's very important to write down your simple plan for this week. Immediately after this life, write down your what? Your simple plan for this week. That is what I want to give you. Write down your simple plan for this week. After this life, write down the simple plan for this week and apply that three strategy I gave you. Have a simple plan, create the best environment, and what? And have a weekly review. Then you see that you are going to have a very productive week. You are going to have a very productive week. So I'm going to ask in the I'm going to ask the student success of your response on that, on your feedback on these three steps in student success of. And don't forget, student hour with Carlos is every Sunday, and we have four major focus to learn, to ask questions, to connect, and and to stay motivated for academic excellence. These are the four focus of student success talk. If you have not followed this, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel is very important. Like this video. If you are watching the replay, you can share to your friends also. And by this time next week, we see for what? For this program to student hour with Kagos. If there's any question, can you use the comment box? If you have any question, ask in the comment box. If you have any question concerning productivity, or if you have any question concerning our last topic or our past topic on student hour with Kagos. If there's any question, is there any question? Don't forget the assignment. Don't forget this task. This task is very important. After this live, just sit down and create a simple plan for this week. After this live, create a simple plan for this week. I told you that we are going to have I'm going to get a feedback in student success hub. Okay, in the absence of no question, we see next week Sunday, and I'll tell you the topics we are going to discuss next week Sunday in what? In student success hub. See you next week. Don't forget the task. Write down the simple plan for this week.